Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time I haven't made any video, and this video I'm bringing to you because when I'm going through this phase when my life is so much busy, it is very hard to predict which strike price to buy and for what percentage of returns. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how much percentage returns you want in a year from option chain alone, then how much premium you should get in that particular expiry. Why this question is arising right now? Because I am very much busy and I also know that if I'll be taking more risk, then my returns can be negative. So I want to play on the safer side and I wanted to decide how much premium I'm going to sell so that I can earn my expected returns from the option chain. So this is the purpose of the video. One more purpose is there. On my videos, some people were commenting that you are not making much profit. Maybe they have not calculated it long term, and I wanted to clarify you that I am in the market for long run and I am not expecting overnight success. So even though if I'm earning less, I'm okay with it because simultaneously I'm doing other things also. So I'm giving less time to the market. Hence, I don't want like overnight success from the market. If I'm giving less time, less effort, then I should also expect little bit less returns. And that's what I am doing. And recently, if you see my trades, I'm playing very cautiously. I'm not taking any risk. What do I mean by risk? Well, in option chain, risk involves in buying and selling also. Let it be call, let it be put. But let me clarify you. If you do not have any perfect strategy to execute, then it is better that you stay away buying option of any symbol. Let it be Nifty, Bank Nifty indexes, or any other company. Second thing is, even though you are selling option, let it be C or P, means calls or puts, then also you are involving in certain risk. So if I'll ask you how much any stock or any index can gain or how much it can lose, then you'd be saying we don't know. But there is always certainty that stock might fall hugely, but when it comes to go up, or you can say rising of the stock or index, it will not go huge, okay? Because then retracement will come again. So if you are selling put and suppose some overnight incident happens between some countries or some announcement happens or some glitch also happens, then what are you expecting? You are expecting that market will go down and you don't know how many points. There is one more scenario. Suppose any good news has come. Any good news. Expect as good news as you can. Then how much market or that particular indices can go up? There is a limit. But if when it goes down, there is no limit. So selling put is having risk, but selling call does not have risk. That is why if you see, put premiums will be higher than call premiums. This is the simple funda because they are taking higher risk. And right now I do not want to take any risk. That's why I am not selling puts. If you see my recent trades, recent in the sense you can say 1 month, then I am not selling put because I am not in the market. And suddenly something happen or some news come, then definitely my portfolio will hit very bad and I'll be having a huge loss. I do not want any loss to happen because I'm not taking much of the interest in the market, you can say nowadays, because I'm not seeing the market currently. then I should not also expect the overnight success from the market, or you can say huge returns. That is the reason I'm selling calls only, and that is also from far away, and it is on very much safer side. That's how I am playing right now. And again, risk is your own game and it is your own money, so you have to find out how much risk you are willing to take. But always remember, returns will be equivalent to your skill set, and second, your time to the market. Okay, if you are not giving much time, you are busy like me, then it is better that you sell call options only. But if you are giving time and you are in the market all the times, you are seeing when it is going up or down, then you can sell put also, so that whenever something happens, you can come out from the position. But right now, since I'm not into the market all the times, I'm having a lot of jobs. Sometimes even I receive some calls, and if I don't square up the positions on that time, then maybe I lose some money. So that's why I'm playing on safer side. But the only issue I'm facing, like how much premium I should trade so that I can get my expected returns. See, if I'm not in the market, how much returns I should expect? That is the question. Well, usually if you go into the market and give the credit to someone, or else you do the FD. FD return is somewhere around 5%. Well, even if you go for the mutual fund also, there are very, very less mutual fund which will give you more than 20% return. Okay. So now your and market credit rate, let me talk about. So currently, if I'll say, if you lend your money, then 1.5%, you can say 15% to 24%, you can say 1.5% you can say, or 2% interest you can charge if you lend the money. But in that, there is a huge risk. That person might not pay you back. In that case, you will lose entire amount. Then it is better that if you have having your own money, then you expect your returns. If you're not giving much time, then you can expect your return around 30% to 50%. That is also good, because you're not involved in the market and you don't want to take much risk. Then it is okay to take 30% to 50% returns. But if you are involved in the market, you're full time giving your time, then you have to take the worth of that your time. Okay. So here I'm calculating, like if I'm expecting 50% return, then which stocks or where I have to make the positions, and what will be the capital requirement, and how much earning I'll be doing monthly, and on that particular expiry, how much amount I'll be gaining. One more thing is there. You can say it's news or whatever you wanted to say it. Okay. Nifty has reduced its lot size. Well, it might shock you. It shocked me also. Okay, because I'm already trading, and I'm trading with 75 quantity a lot. Okay, till now. But when I was downloading some files and I was doing the analysis, I come to know that from this expiry onwards, or you can say after that also, Nifty lot size will be 50 quantity only. Why is that? You already know the reason. Because of the SEBI rules, there is a less liquidity in the market. Hence, people do not have that much capital to involve in. And when capital is not there, there is only one way that you can reduce the size of the lot so that people can trade in option chain. Otherwise, liquidity will be very less and nobody will be able to afford it. Anyway, that is one part of it. Now let's go to the file and see how I have made this file. First of all, let me tell you, if you wanted to see which symbol has how much amount of lot size, you can say quantity, then you can download it from the NSE website. It will always be there. Just go to this particular link. There will be this option, download the file for permitted lot size. Once you download it, then you will be able to see which index or which symbol is having how much lot size. I have already downloaded it, and I have made the Excel file which will give you convenience to calculate your returns. It is semi automatic, you can say. So here I have written all the stocks and indexes first of all, so that I can see how much lot size each stock or index will be having. So यहाँ मैंने लिख दिया है कि only green cell value needs to be changed. So this, and this, these three cells you have to change. Other cells you don't touch. Suppose I'm expecting 50% return in Nifty. Why I'm telling you about Nifty only? Nifty has a liquidity, sufficient liquidity, okay, to gain good amount of profit. Second thing is, volatility wise also it is very less volatile. So it is best symbol to trade, in my opinion. If you go for the Bank Nifty, then volatility will be high, and sometimes you will be uncertain that where market will go and how much returns I'll be having. Maybe I'll be having loss or something like that. Here, first you have to select the symbol from the symbols. Suppose here I am selecting Finance Nifty. Okay. Then Finance Nifty size is 40. I'll select Nifty only because since I trade on Nifty only, so I'll give the detail about Nifty. Margin required, well, it cannot be dynamic since in a day 2 to 3 times exchange shares the data with brokers that how much margin they have to collect for particular strike price selling. So this is always dynamic, but here I am taking 1,20,000 because I trade daily, so I know ki approx how much capital will be required to sell one lot of Nifty out of the money. I am telling you, if you are not giving much time to the market, then it is better that you sell call options only. Do not sell put or do not buy also. Okay. Then the lot size will be there. So it is showing 50 because from July expiry or onwards, the lot size will be 50 only. So how much premium I should collect to earn 50% yearly returns? Well, it will give you the calculation. Let me change the symbol also. If I say the Bank Nifty, then I have to collect 46 points premium I'll be needed. So if you are selling only call, then from call you have to collect 46.15 premium in a week. From the beginning of the expiry I am talking about, okay. So here I'll change it to Nifty only. So from Nifty, if I wanted to earn 50%, then from per expiry, as per the 50 lot size, I have to gain 23.08 premium as per 1,20,000 margin. If you are trading, if you are selling call and put, then you can combine premium will be 23 for call and put both, okay. Then weekly returns I'll be getting in amount is 1,153.85, and monthly it will come down to 4.17, and yearly it will be 50%. So that's how the calculation will go. This file I'll be sharing on my Telegram channel. From there you can download this file. So the thing is, it is to make you sure that you don't lose your money, and when you are not giving time, you should also not expect unimaginable returns from the market. So if this file will be with you, then you don't have to do the struggle like which how much premium I should sell or buy, or how much percentage returns I'm expecting. You can reduce the returns to 30%, and then you have to earn only 30 points premium as per the 50 lot size. Right now it will be even less if you put it 75. So don't worry about that, okay. But this is fine if you're not giving much time to the market. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you're finding this video helpful, then hit the like button and consider subscribing this channel.